see the German #1 versus the Belgian #1, but only one of them can progress to the last 16. We've already seen a number of players book their places in the 4th round. Mario van der Behaarde, one
25.
Belgian who will be there, definitely. A 6-0 win against Jermaine Watermaner, the machine gun. Krzysztof Ratajski continues to look like the old Krzysztof Ratajski. He's just backed up 103 average with 101 average and a 6-3 win over Rusty Jake Rodriguez. Bradley Brooks has produced one of the best performances of his career to hammer Gary Anderson 6-1. And Michael van Gerwen has won against Martin Lukeman, but for the 2nd time today has averaged in the 80s.
140.
He's played 3 games today, Michael van Gerwen. He is nowhere near the top of the averages list. His highest average has been 95, the other 2 in the 80s.
59.
So MVG looking vulnerable, although it doesn't mean that he won't go and average 106 for the rest of the day. We shall see. It is an intriguing
65.
tournament that is playing out in front of our very eyes at Halle 39 in Hildesheim. Gabriel Clemens, the man who went where no German has gone before, the semi-finals of the World Championship, being knocked out by the eventual winner Michael Smith on the 2nd of January.
45.
Now, unbeknownst to myself, for a lot of last year, he was playing with an arm injury, and his results improved quite a bit towards the back end of the year.
134.
When that was cleared up, he's already made a ranking final this year, and as has always happened with Gabriel Clemens in ranking finals, he's been beaten.
59.
But maybe an injury-free German giant on a strange old day in his home country.
78.
Could it be the day? Well, Gabriel Clemens has left himself double 12 here, and it's just being corrected by the scorer. Very well handled. Doesn't interrupt the flow of the game. Doesn't get in the way of the player's rhythm.
Game shot.
And double 6 is pinned by Big Gabriel for a 17-dart start. 1-0 to the German giant.
57.
All of our 2nd round games have now been completed. We're waiting on Ross Smith. I think the European champion has got the job done. Oh no, hang on. No, I think he's been beaten by Stefan Belmont, the Swiss. Well, I never. Big result for Stefan Belmont.
134.
Got a number of players that we don't see a great deal of on the tour, with a number of withdrawals. Around about a dozen tour card holders not involved. Some we haven't seen at all year, like Christian Perez and Corey Cadby. But the likes of Peter Wright, Michael Smith, Nathan Aspinall, Ryan Searle, all giving this 2-day dart extravaganza a swerve in Hildesheim.
$133.
2 treble visit for Gabriel means he's applying the pressure to Dimitri on his own throw. Has beaten Dimitri before. Did so in Gibraltar on the European Tour. How do you find the bullseye from there, Gabriel? He's asking himself the same question. Ooh, well, you could see how hard it was.
93.
Glanced off the blocker dart. Couldn't complete the checkout. But Dimitri's brilliant setup shot gives him this chance. One that he
33.
does not take. Well, Gabriel Clemens has had 3 darts at double in this leg. 2 of them have been horrendously obscured. It was that first attempt at double 16 which was the key. And ultimately, it allows Dimitri back to the board to level the scores at 1 apiece. It's their 2nd meeting this year. They played at the UK Open.
120.
Dimitri, a 10-5 winner in a high-quality game. Both players averaging above 97 in that match.
137.
The new free-throwing, relaxed, sped-up Dimitri van den Bergh that we're seeing in recent weeks.
40.
making a conscious effort to take the pressure off himself, enjoy the game a little bit more. Remains to be seen if he'll be as successful, because he has been very successful playing in a certain way. But this looks pretty good from the Dream Maker.
60.
Luke Humphries averaging 109 for the day going into his board final with Willie O'Connor. He's only averaging 101 now. It's pretty pathetic, really. But he does lead 5-3, looking good for a spot in the last 16.
60.
Double 18. That is an 11-darter. Dimitri Vandenberg had to survive 3 darts from Gabriel Clemens to go 2-0 up. He now leads 2-1.
$85.
A little bit of a ropey visit, but still comes away with 85.
140.
Such a good grouper of the darts, Gabriel Clemens. Those tapered noses on darts just allow them to nestle closely together. Dimitri has been moving through some various bits of equipment over the last few weeks. Gone back to a style of barrel that he had before. There's not a great deal of difference, to be honest, but as with all these things, it's what feels good in the hand.
120.
Could have been another maximum there, were it not for clipping the flight and falling out entirely. And Gabriel is breathing down his neck, which must be a disconcerting feeling. I mean, I have to bend down to do it.
$60.
Treble 19. 12 segment. Double 13.
Game shot.
Really excellent leg of darts from Gabriel Clemens. 12 darter to break straight back. We're seeing some top quality stuff from these two, both averaging around the ton mark as the top players from Germany and Belgium collide for a spot in the last 16. And the winner of this will face either Luke Humphries or Willie O'Connor. And that has gone to a last leg decider.
60.
I'll keep you abreast of that. The top seed Luke Humphries pegged back to 5-all by the Magpie.
97.
This in the same quarter of the draw as Mario van der Behade and the all-Northern Irish clash between Josh Rock, one of the top seeds nowadays, and Brendan Dolan, the man to hit the first 9-darter on the Pro Tour this year. Did so this afternoon against Richard Veenstra. Squeeze another in there. Of course he can. Gabriel Clemens is on for another 4-visit leg here.
100.
No need to employ the bullseye route. So it comes down the board and, well, he should have left tops. It's a careless last dart from Gabriel Clemens.
100.
Is it one that he could rue in a moment's time? Double 16. Well, he should have had an extra dart at double there, and Gabriel Clemens has only got himself to blame. Double 16 for 3-2. Oh, and Dimitri Vandenberg nearly punishes Gabriel Clemens' carelessness.
Game shot.
But double 8 is there. 3-2 for the German. Luke Humphries has beaten Willie O'Connor 6-5. 101 average in the end from Cool Hand Luke, which probably drags his average for the day down to about, what, 106 or something?
60.
If he continues at that pace, he'll be very, very difficult to stop. Ross Montgomery is 3-0 up on Jim Williams, averaging 105.
140.
Forgive my incredulity. Cam Crabtree's 3-0 up on the Australian #1 Damon Heta.
140.
Boris Kritschmar and Robert Owen, 2 unseeded players going at it over on board 16. The winner of that faces Michael van Gerwen. 4-3 Kritschmar at the moment. Callan Ridds and Joe Cullen in last leg decider. And Stefan Belmont, having taken out the European champion Ross Smith, is in the early stages of a game with Stephen Bunting, who is one of the top seeds at the minute.
45.
As you can see from the seedings here, Dimitri van den Bergh not amongst the top seeds. Seeded number 17, so just outside. He is not in the seeded places for the European Tour either, so he'll be playing in the European Tour qualifiers that follow these events. 177 from Gabriel Clemens is excellent. This could be pretty good too. And is from Dimitri van den Bergh. A superb 118 checkout on double 19 to level the match. Enjoyed it as well.
$100.
The averages continue to hover just above a ton.
100.
Proper stuff from these two.
91.
In what looks to be a brutal section of the draw, because we know that the top seed, Luke Humphries, awaits the winner. It's either Germany's number 1 or Belgium's number 1 who faces him. Mario van den Behard has been on fire today, and we're going to get either the 9-dart hitter Brendan Dolan or Josh Rock, the World Youth Champion. One of that group will reach the semi-final.
81.
And the way things are going, you wouldn't bet against one of these two, but where's your money for who wins it? Because Dimitri van den Bergh, it's now his turn to make a move. He's on a potential 4-visit leg against the darts. Down for the 19s for Gabriel.
59.
Does the bare minimum to leave a finish. Would he go for the bull here, Dimitri? Well, it doesn't matter. Double 18 will do.
Game shot.
Well, it does do, doesn't it? 11 darter, his second one of the match. 4-3 breaker throw. Dimitri in control. 104 average for the Belgian. And the first dart was so good, he wanted to move to try and make use of it. In the end, he only scored 25 points after that first dart in the 60.
95. $100.
Callan Ridds has beaten Joe Cullen in the last leg decider, so the number 10 seed is out. But Gabriel Clemens, the number 16 seed, is fighting hard to stay in this.
140.
Who's got the best setup shot from this position? Clemens gets first crack.
97.
Again, he gets the numbers right, but it's an awkward 129 that he leaves. Dimitri will be on something better. A lot better. It's the 36 that he pinned first dart in the last leg. Treble 20 and bull. Does not find the treble, and Dimitri van den Bergh can open up a 2-leg gap.
91.
Not seen any daylight between these two in this match. Splits it. And hits it. Dimitri van den Bergh does open up a 2-leg gap. He is one away from a meeting with cool hand Luke Humphries. Two of the finest products of the PDC youth system. Two former world youth champions.
$121. 93.
Dirk van Duivenbode has seen off Steve Beaton by 6 legs to 2.
60.
The number 3 seed, a man who's won a couple of these titles already. Still in the hunt for title number 3 of the year. It is only the 19th of March. Dimitri just giving himself a moment. First time we've seen him do that in this game. Immediately throws it in the 1.
40. 58.
Needs another to leave a finish. Gets it. Great last start from Dimitri van den Bergh to halve his score. Oh, what a dart that is. Oh, that is absolute mastery of his equipment there, Gabriel Clemens. He somehow bullied his way through to the treble 20 when he looked like he'd blocked it. Dimitri van den Bergh, hold, throw and win.
2-1.
Or be broken. And Gabriel Clemens will have the darts in a last leg decider. It has lived up to the billing this game. Both of them averaging 101.
58.
On a day which started slowly, with very few big performances. Things are starting to happen at Halle 39 today.
$97.
Again, the little half step from Dimitri van den Bergh. This time it doesn't bear fruit. Can't leave a finish from 3-4-6, but he can get close. It's as close as he could get. It's 3 legs running that Gabriel Clemens has hit a maximum. Oh, white. That is such a bizarre switch. Just a single 20 would have left a Shanghai finish. He's come down from the 19s because he didn't feel confident about getting the treble. And he's hit the 3. And all of a sudden, I think Gabriel Clemens might be favourite for the match. This could go, of course. Treble 16. For double 16 for a 137. Dimitri van den Bergh gets the match dart and cannot take it. Will he get more in this leg? Double 8 says no. And big Gabriel Clemens says no. It's a superb leg of darts. He survived the dart for the match, but Clemens has the darts in the last leg decider.
$96.
Is this revenge for defeat at the UK Open just a couple of weeks ago? Or is Dimitri van den Bergh going to pile on more misery? 4 180s now for Dimitri, matching the tally of Gabriel Clemens.
140. $58.
Opens the door. There's just 2 points between them. Clemens leaves the 170 for the match. He is guaranteed a go at it. But there is no guarantee that he'll get a second visit. Not after that from Dimitri van den Bergh. A 177. Van den Bergh was not even looking. He still doesn't know. Now he knows what Gabriel Clemens scored. 86 for the match. Staying on the 18s. Leaves the bull. Dimitri van den Bergh has missed another match dart. 1 at the bull, 1 at double 16. Will he get any more? Double 16 for Gabriel Clemens. And the German #1 has blown his chance. They've both missed 2 for the match. Dimitri van den Bergh gets more. To face cool-hand Luke Humphries
Game shot
in the last 16, Dimitri van den Bergh does the job. A superb contest between the leading lights from their respective countries. 6-5 Dimitri van den Bergh, both players averaging over a ton. He is literally jumping with joy, Dimitri van den Bergh, and he will go up against the top seed Luke Humphries. 50% on the doubles. Gabriel Clemens missed 8 darts at double in the match, 2 of them for the match, and despite the 4 180 180s and the average of almost 101. It is the German giant who bows out in the board final.